welcome back. Then I've been jumping from car to car. I have many projects standing, so now I just have to try to take it piece by piece, because I'm starting to use a lot of money on parts and things here and there, and I have a lot of projects standing and I have a lot of parts for them, so I just have to try to put in between some of the other cars too. But this 2000 model Celica that my boy is going to, my oldest boy is going to take, or I bought it for, I'm thinking he would like it. Then I was just checking the brake disc, because I have ordered new brake disc, but the brake disc looks okay. But I just was taking up a caliper on one side just to see, because I couldn't see the brake pad good enough. Then I was seeing that on the right side the brake pad was not as they should. So now I'm just going to change the brake pad. And just been to the post office. See if we can get the camera in here now. Here's supposed to be a new brake pads that I ordered. Hopefully it's right. Yeah, then I'm back on the floor. Start to wonder if the floor is where I'm supposed to be. You see the Celica? It's not perfect. We get it cheap, but the oldest boy liked it. Seeing this brake disc, but they are very nice. They're rusty, but that I can just take off with lemon acid and something. Acid kill and eat rust. New shock absorber, new springs, new top mount. We have video about that. Linkage arm to stabilization was changed last time. I get a question from someone how it was to change this stabilization arm. And I have to see. I have to admit, for the moment I have so many car parts lying, and not enough money to do everything I want, so maybe I just have to wait by doing that. Anyway, I can't do it now, so it's going to take weeks anyway before I can even buy more car parts now, because these are going crazy. I hope to get more people following this channel, so I can get help from some guys who deliver parts and things, but then I need a lot more visits on the channel, so I have to see. But for the moment I have so many projects standing. I have so much parts also lying for cars who have to go into the garage or come out and things. So my salary get eaten up by other things too. So we have to see. But now I have to check these brake pads here, because I wanted to buy those parts and change it, because I know I have to do it, but on the other side it was not good. Then 13 and 14 cups. This one under here is very rusty. There. Here's 14mm. Use the 14mm cup. And then I have to hold it back on the other side. The screws on this type. The screws here. You have to hold back the one going in. Screw on this side is 14mm here and 14 here. On the other side it was 13 on both sides, I'm quite sure. It is not the same. Now this arm was too long. We have to get ordinary arm. Still is 14. Maybe I should take it the right way. There. Locking bolt. I have to put them in boxes. This brake caliper has been painted red. There. Now just to get it loose here. This side the brake looks much better than on the other side. It's easy to say. It's much better. The other side, the inner brake pad was a lot more worn than the other side. But now I have new, so I'm going to change anyway. I'm thinking to take out this and just check up the sliders and put on more lubrication. So now I just have to find that. Yeah, found an old, very old box of lubrication. Let's see. Now I'll take out these sliders. And they was ugly. So I have to see. I have some more papers here. Then I just try to clean off old fat from this slider. The slider looks okay. It's just only bad old grease. And it was sliding. But now when I'm used to having problem with this. So I just put on, filled up in here with There, that one is filled up. Just take off the next one too. There. Next one also is the same. Just dirty and not looking nice. There, cleaned up, filled up with grease. Get it into the rubber socket as much as possible in there. There, both of them are in. Now I have to just check the brake caliper itself. It looks to be okay. On one vacation some years ago, driving the Toyota Camry, I had the brake locking up. I'm going to show you here. So I had to change brake pads outside a hotel. And because that was difficult, I was getting parts. That was a Friday afternoon. I was getting parts from a Toyota dealer. I was driving by Bildilla. This was in Göteborg in Sweden. So then I bought this one to lock it. It's very difficult to have. Here I'm just turning this one around to pressure the stamp back where it's supposed to be. When you have problem and out on vacation, before I had some other tools I have been doing this job with, and it had worked okay. But on vacation with the family and everything, trying to find another solution, there's no point, so I just went out and bought here. New pads are in. There. Okay, at least it did one time. There. Screws. One is back. I'll use oil on almost everything and I'll use many cans of oil. There. There. Now I have to lock off this one again. And lock this screw. Tight. There. There. These calipers are very easy to work with. So, holding back this 6-angled part of the slider, this screw has to be screwed out, and then you loosen off. Then I was taking out this to be able to take off the caliper, put in new grease, was filling up inside these chambers that is sliding on. And that's very easy, but now of course I'm going to do it on the other side too, so we're going to see it one more time. Yeah, back at the floor again, just on the other side. On this side the brake part was worse. Yeah, maybe I can put the camera a little better. The rest of the brake system. And one side is more worn than the other, so there's no point making myself more problem. Here again, this is one of the tools. Some tools that make my life so much better. This one is one of them. Don't have to stand and make myself so much problem. This of course go a little slow because you have to pressure all the brake fluid back up in the reservoir, up in the engine bay. This caliper looks to have been changed, but please, when you're changing brake calipers, change both. Just not only one side. There's no point making yourself these problems. Here. Just cleaning up these two, like on the other side. I put on here, cleaned off the slider. Don't look too bad, but I'm so tired of having problem with this, because if it come in some bad things in here, just going to make problem. Then I'm trying to get as much as possible of this inside here. Now it moves very easy. To do the same with this one. This one did not move easy. there. This part was at least it gets dirty now. The rubber seal is not perfect on this one. I just trying to get some of this shit out of here. Muscle in my foot was locking up. The young boys have to be happy when you get as old as me and you start to feel that it was better before. Put on new grease. Lubrication. There. It's good to get in as much as possible in there. There. Now, new brake pads. And I found out that the one with this part was inside. And of course I'm trying not to get grease on this one. To see. Now that one is in there. And one on the other side we want to get in. There. Supposed to slide on this one. Up and down. Supposed to slide. To be honest, I can't see much sliding here. It's a lot of burned particles. Here. I found a this rubbing things here everywhere around here. Then just check up the other one. See, cleaning out this sliding area. This brake cleaner is supposed to go. Can't understand it could be much. I could keep this one from going. These have to be able to slide easy. Because there's no point for me putting this one in. It don't move as it should. There. This side is completely different. There. Now it's moving. Then just push the brake caliper back. There. And I have the screws. As I normally like to put in oil on. I have to see. The screws on this side is 13, on the other side is 14. They want to keep holding it here. Looks to be 14, not the bolts. But this caliper is new. Maybe they have changed the screws at the same time. There, one is finished. There. Yeah. What I'm missing now is one screw here. I have to look if I can find one bolt. It's supposed to be up there. I think it was 10 millimeter or something. Yeah, different screws tested. This one is back on the right place. This is the brake fluid, and this is for the ABS sensor. It's down here. This one have to be able to move up and down here. I'm not sure how far up it's supposed to go. I think it's more need of moving up there. There. No new brake pad. The brake disc I just cleaning up. I think they're going to clean up well. Yeah. The only thing haven't changed this end on the steering. because I can't see that it's ruined. I tried to bend on it, but I couldn't get any noise from it. Because I started this because we get a bad knocking noise on this side. But I haven't been able to find out where that knocking noise comes from. So hopefully I can take it out of the garage and move it around in a few days. See, the rest of this week is going to go some days with training for the boys, and it's a chance it's going to snow again. Yeah, then I haven't get the new brake pad on. Brake discs looks to be okay. I don't see any point changing them. So the parts, shock absorber and stabilization part, spring, top mounts. I haven't checked if that's going to clear or if it's going to hit up there. I'm quite sure that is too high, so I maybe have to cut those. But more of the things on this car is finished. So just please come back. Please subscribe to the channel. Please put in comments about this car or other cars that I have, and things I should have checked, I should have done. And I'm trying to do things and check things if people asking. I get one question about how to change the completely stabilization bar on the front of the car. I have to go and check if I'm going to buy parts to try to do that job. The one I have here is okay, but maybe it will be nice to put in one who is even more stiff. But I have to check a little and talk to some people, because I'm quite afraid that it's going to be too stiff for me and for my boy here on the roads we have. But I just have to check up that and come back with some information in one other video. Maybe if it's not too expensive and I can afford it, maybe I'm just changing it to a stiffer one. It's stiffer, take away the rubber and put in polyethylene, what they call it, the seal instead of the rubber to keep it steady. Maybe put in that plastic parts instead. I have to check, but just follow me off. Just ask, if someone has some information, please put in a comment about that. So thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Please come back. Please like the video. And please put in some comments. It's very important. Thank you.